Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to be making some fall marble leaf cookies. If you're interested, please keep watching, and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Hi Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to be making some sugar cookies using just a Betty Crocker pouch of sugar cookies. And they're going to be marbled today. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and melted a stick of butter, and I've gone ahead and added it to our bowl here. This can also be made with rolled cookie dough that's already pre-made. I actually did not want to pay for that this time, so I found it to be a little pricier than I wanted to pay for. And of course, you could just make these from scratch. All right, but I'm just doing this really quickly, like most people would do on the weekend. So let's mix that together. All right, let's incorporate. All right, how are you? All right, it's fall season. Are you ready for football? I'm actually ready for football. I am not ready for fall, but I'm always ready for college football. Let's go ahead and add an egg. I have one large egg. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Just gonna mix it a little bit. I made a well in the center of our batter. I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate it. As I said, I really do like college football. I am a South Carolina girl, University of South Carolina Gamecock. So I am going to go ahead and get my apron. Okay, Adorners, as I said, so I've gone ahead and incorporated our egg. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and formed our dough, as you can see here. And I am going to go ahead and just use my spatula to spread it evenly around the bowl. And that way I can cut it into 4 pieces. And just using my spatula, I'm just going to cut down the center. And then I'm going to cut crosswise as well, like we're cutting our pie. All right. Now let me just show you really quickly. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and separated our dough. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and put one of our little triangles of our dough in each of our different color bowls that we have here. So I have red, yellow, green, and then I have one clear, which will be our orange. For our yellow, one for our green. Okay, and as you can see, that's pretty much all of our dough out of our bowl. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started with our coloring. Okay, Adorners, so as I said, so in order to go ahead and marble our autumn leaves this time, we're going to use some of our food coloring. All right, so my yellow bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow food coloring. All right. Duke, 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 duke. All right, and you can go back and add more in if you need it. Our green bowl. Duke, 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 duke. We have our red. Duke, 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 duke. And for our orange, I'm going to add in some yellow, like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yellows. And then I'm going to add in about 4 drops of red. Red is strong. Oops, that's 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, Adorners, so now that I've gone ahead and used my food coloring, I'm going to just take my spoon here. And I could do this by hand if I had gloves on, okay? But I don't have on gloves, and I don't want this food coloring all over my hands. Again, you could use gel dye or food coloring. I don't have that today. So you can see I'm just incorporating our yellow in our yellow bowl. And let's go ahead and move on to our orange. All right, so here we have our yellow. Okay, Adorners, so we've gone ahead and done our orange. Okay, very nice for our dough. Okay, Adorners, so we have our green, as you can see. All right, and our last one that we have is our red. Okay, Adorners, so I'm gonna go ahead and add just a couple more drops of red food coloring because I want my red to be as vibrant as the other colors. I previously had 4 drops. So I'm gonna add 3 more and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so we finished our red. All right, and now it is time to flour our cutting board. I'm gonna flour our cutting board or your surface, and we're gonna just sprinkle little bits of each colored dough to create a marble effect. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and added quite a bit of all-purpose flour to my cutting board. Now it's time to go ahead and incorporate our dough. All right, so I'm gonna start with my yellow dough here. All right, as you can see, remember our yellow dough, so pretty. All right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pinch off little pieces of yellow all over our cutting board. More pieces, and let's go ahead and add in our green. Remember our green. All right, my hands are floured, but we have a little bit of flour on the end here. All right, so same thing with our green. We're just gonna pinch it off and distribute it all over, no particular pattern. Let's see, one more, maybe right here. No green right there. Let's see. All right, so that's our green. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our orange. All right, our orange. All right, remember our orange, so beautiful. All right. You can use gloves if you are planning on giving these to people outside of your family. Have any orange? Just checking to see any areas where we don't have that color. Last but not least, we have our red. Right, remember our red. Go ahead and add a little flour to my hands, to the dough. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle our red in, fill in all our gaps, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I want you to see what our cookie dough looks like before I actually go ahead and roll it out. All right, let's go ahead and roll it out. Okay, Adorners, so we have a little flour down here at the end, and I'm gonna cover our rolling pin again, and I'm just gonna start. Okay, Adorners, as you can see, I'm going ahead and I've created a pattern with our dough, and I'm just rolling it out. You can press it down actually with your hands. That seems to work as well too. I have a baking sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and use our perfect release pan with flour and spray our pan. All right, quick baking sheet. Okay, Adorners, so I have a few different cookie cutters. I'm going to use this one as a magnolia leaf, some of our pumpkins. Right. So I have my skewer. I have a skewer here. I'm going to take my cookies that I'm just going to draw a line on it, some veining with the skewer. Okay, Adorners, so I'm taking the dough, just pulling it away from the cut that I've already had. I'm using one of my spatulas that I have, just to go ahead and make it easier to place my cookies on our sheet. Just get underneath it, and voila, got our pumpkins here. Adorners, so I've gone ahead and started my oven for 375. I'm just gonna take, as I said, if you were using these to give to someone else, you probably wouldn't use your fingers, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of water on the top of each cookie. And now I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some orange. I have some orange sanding sugar. I picked this up at my local Kroger. It was actually on sale. So just gonna sprinkle some shiny shine. I love sparkle. I'm a sparkle girl. Can't help it. Always sparkly. Sparkle, sparkle. All right, I have a dozen cookies. All right, and I'm gonna make 6 sandwich cookies. All right, so we're gonna put them in the oven on 375 for 12 to 15 minutes. All right, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so our cookies are in the oven, and I'm gonna bake them, as I said, on 375 for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, Adorners, it's time to take our cookies out of the oven. All right, we're gonna let them cool for a bit. Okay, Adorners, so our cookies, and I am going to go ahead and frost them up really quickly. I wanted to share with you, this is what I use. I have my pumpkin cutters, and this is actually a football, but this is what I use. This 101 cookies from Wilton. All right, I'm going to link a description as soon as I get an affiliate link to Amazon. Really, they're colored by the season. Christmas, for Christmas trees, you would have green. For our fall or a Halloweenish, you would have orange. Okay, and yellow would be spring. Now I will say this, with this dough particularly, they did actually kind of rise quite a bit, and then they flattened out, and they're very crispy. I like crispy sugar cookies. I cooked these for 15 minutes actually. Okay, Adorner, so I've matched up 2 more of our leaves. All right, I'm gonna add a nice dollop to the center of our cookie. Okay, of our whipped icing. Cookie on the top. Voila. So sandwich cookie. Yum, yum, yum. Beautiful. All right, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and plated up our cookies. You can see here. All right. If you would like yours a little bit more flexible, I would say definitely cook them between 12 minutes. I cooked mine for 15. I like crispy sugar cookies. All right. But this is something that it's so, to me, I'm so excited for fall. Are you? So I really love this. It's so beautiful. The cookies taste great. They're really crispy. And I have to say, I'm really pleased with this dough. It whipped up really quickly, and it's something that you could use for sugar cookies and cutouts for sure. Okay, Adorner, so that is it for us today. I've gone ahead and I actually went ahead and tried to go ahead and clean up. Do you clean up as you go? I find it's easier if you clean up as you go. Let's try one really quickly. I'm gonna try the one in the back. Right. You can see how crispy it is. So crispy and delicious. All right, Adorner, so that's going to do it for us today. I am so enjoying fall already. All right, I love the way these marbled cookies came out. And as always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I'm your girlfriend or your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. See you in the next video. Oh my goodness, these cookies are so good. They are dangerous. Oh, it's crispy and delicious. Oh my God. And it really didn't take that long to make them. Oh, what are we gonna do? Fall is coming. Anyway, football season is here. Go Gamecocks.